Hey guys, what's up? I'm back with a new video. It's been a while, and so I've set myself actually this cool little challenge. So for the next 7 days, that's a whole week, 7 days, I'm gonna do back-to-back daily uploads. Now I know the last time I said that it really didn't go like to plan. I've been so busy lately, but that's fine. It's done and dusted, and I'm ready to get back in this. So yeah, just a little heads up: 7 videos, 7 days. It's gonna be a challenge to fit into my schedule because I can barely upload once a week before. I'm gonna try really hard for you guys. But anyway, today's video is actually gonna be split into 2 parts. So this is a sort of my first and a bit of a crazy story, mixed into both. Usually, first experience is real daunting and stuff. This one was straight up just freaking crazy. Like, it's actually my first party, Read the title, you might find that out. And, guys, give props to me for the gameplay. Since a while back, I haven't had what I usually had, which was, a PC to game on. I haven't had that, so I've had no way to record. So I've just hopped on Ghost, hopped on some combat training, and recorded this all off my phone. So all of this, the recording, the gameplay, the editing, and the uploading is probably all going to be off my phone or my new computer that I just got, which I cannot play games. At least guys want to see like Minecraft or League or Legends or something like that. But for the most part, it's going to be coming off my phone. So, guys, just bear with me. I'm going to try really hard to get this. Alright, so a little backstory. So this party, it starts at 7, and it was hosted by a girl that I knew, particularly well, I guess. And so, there are a whole bunch of people going. I expected maybe 20 people. Turns out one of the guys who actually got invited brought along like 15 other people. So, it was bigger than I thought it would be. And this was on a Saturday night. So, it's a Saturday night, a rooftop party full of high school juniors and seniors. And, I thought it was going to be pretty chill, pretty kickback. Not. I had work that same night, so I got off 2 hours after the party started. Now, if you're smart, you don't turn up to anything, early or on time if there's no deadline. You turn up a little bit late, parties and other stuff like that. Because, then everyone's, they've got past the meet and greet whole sort of thing. Some people have started drinking, it's a little bit more laxed. It's just a better atmosphere to arrive a couple hours late. Maybe not a couple hours. Just like, honestly, arrived 45 minutes to an hour late. Or like maybe even half an hour if you don't know, if the party's a bit short. But do not, and I repeat, do not come 2.5 hours late. Because then things are getting out of hand, you have to sort of play catch up. In terms of, everyone's already got like 5 or 6 drinks into them and you're starting your first. Which is in no way bad, you don't have to drink, you don't want to. But, it's a little bit better to keep on people's level. So, yeah, that's what happened to me. And I swear, at night, it's pretty dark. I have to go through the busiest place in my city at 9 o'clock. And by busiest, I mean there was, like, some dodgy alleyway, like, some dodgy everywhere around this place. And, sorry for that, I'm gonna censor that out. I'm gonna cut down on this foul language, because, I realize, there might be some younger viewers out there. I'm not a particularly good role model, but, might as well try a little bit harder. So, I'm just gonna try and cut that out without, filling your earphones with just a whole bunch of censoring. So, yeah, so I'm, walking half an hour from my work to this girl's house. And there's this dodgy alleyways, there's dodgy people, there's drunk people just stumbling across the streets. It is not a pretty sight. So, I'm sort of rushing to get to this place. And, I should probably mention, I had to, okay, so, for those of you who don't know, I'm actually underage. Not a great role model, but it'll happen. Just accept it. It will happen. So, I have to go to work with a whole bunch of alcohol that, you're not allowed to drink in public anyway, but I am underage. I cannot have this. Plus, I work in a place where people sell stuff. If it looks like I'm stealing, like, that's just bad if I get caught. So I was paranoid the entire day. If I got caught, A, I get fired, B, I get, like, arrested or something. It was just so risky. But you know what, sometimes you gotta risk it for the biscuit. So, I'm, like, freaking out. And as I walk out the front entrance, in front of the security guard, I sort of wave him goodbye, and I'm trying to scuttle out of there. He's actually talking to someone else. And I get off the hook, and I'm just like, oh my god. And I did not want to, like, give him any chance, so I just sprinted out of there. Like, it probably looks so dodgy. Some dude with a huge backpack, and he's just sprinting out at, like, 9 o'clock. But yeah, so I get to this party, and it is in full swing. Everyone is drunk, like, flat out wasted. I don't know what is it about people. I don't know how you can't handle your drink. Like, if you know that you can't handle your drink, you don't know what your limit is, just don't drink that much. It's that simple. If you don't drink as much, you can still have a good time. If you overly drink, you're just gonna... I apologize. You're gonna have some really, really bad hangover in the morning. It's so much better not to. So, essentially, I get there, everyone's flat out. They're just gone. And by I mean flat out, I mean literally. I arrive, and there is some dude, some high school senior, laying on the ground, and he is essentially dying. Like, this dude is just on the ground, he's dying. I'm like, is anyone seeing this? Like, this guy is there, he's on the ground, he's like dead. Like, can somebody help him? And eventually someone did get to help him. I crack one open, and I start to get settled in, enjoy myself. And then, because it turns out this dude, he was just beyond gone. He was so wasted. So, and I say that, like, how people get drunk, sometimes it's funny. This was not funny. This was drunk to the point where he could not do anything for himself. He could not walk. He could not talk. He could not do anything. I'm not even kidding. Like, if he was dying, he could not ring a phone and talk, because A, he probably didn't have the strength to pull his phone out of his pocket. B, he probably forgot where his phone is. And C, he's not going to be able to talk to emergency services. He's going to be no, it's not going to work. Don't do that. So this dude, he is completely gone. And, the host of the party, she actually shuts the party down within 5 minutes of me being there. And so, everyone, everyone gets kicked off kicked out of the roof, off the roof, not out of it. Everyone gets kicked off the roof. We have to go downstairs, way to the front lawn, and just see what happened from there. So that's where I'm gonna leave it for today, guys. I'm gonna pick up with this tomorrow, and tell you guys, what happened after that, what happened to the actual dude, how serious it was, how everything played out. But until then, go and chuck my Twitter a follow. It's going to be in the link below. I've been, like, super active on that lately. I apologize for the 2 swears that I dropped in this video. I'm probably in the future not going to censor it out, just try and keep it to a minimum. But, yeah, you know what? I'm going to see you guys for the next 6 days straight. I'm calling it. Alright, peace.